gonna show you how to make a puff sheets, which is also called as pastry sheets, at home. It's very easy, just like 3 to 4 steps just to prepare it. This can be used for the long time, which is like for a month as a storage purpose, and also like, you know, you can use it right away too. So let's get into the process. Step, you're gonna make, like, you know, filter out of it. You have to like dust it. You see how she's dusting, and you see the powder, how nice and soft. And
to make sure that no lumps and nothing.
Yes, so at the end I will show you like how all the lumps gonna like come out, and you see already it's coming, right? So we're gonna left it with that, we will throw that away. So we're gonna use only this soft part, the soft and nice texture part. You like, you know, filter everything. You see how fine the texture is, soft and with no lumps. So now the next step, you're gonna add salt according to the taste or the quantity you're taking. And next goes the sugar.
It's 1/4.
1/4 spoon, teaspoon, I'm sorry, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar into it. You're gonna mix it well.
You just need like a dough, that's it.
Yeah, now the next step gonna be like pour the water in it and make into a thick dough. Do not make, like, you know, let it become like watery or like loose. It have to be tight, you know, like how when you make bread, chapati, roti. So that's how it have to be, the dough. This is how the dough at the end will come into, and you see how soft, but it's not super duper soft. It's just soft enough for pastry sheets. That's it. The actual procedure to make the sheets will start. This is, I'm telling you, this is such a hard work. All your manpower, all your arm power have to be on it. You see how she's doing it? You have to stretch as much as possible you can. So if you're like, oh, I'm good with this, that's fine. But it's better to keep, like, you know, push and stretch as much as possible.
You'll get more layers.
Yes. See how much is it there? Like in a square.
You can make any shape as you want. You can make oval shape, anything, but it should be spread like this, because we'll, for this layers, because how many folds you'll do, you'll get those many layers. It depends upon you. Now I'm going to do 3 or 4 layers, so it depends upon my mood how I want to make it.
Yeah, and at the end we have to taste depending on how she cooks.
And the butter
Goes on it.
this should be in room temperature, because it should be like this.
Melted,
Melted
little
butter.
melted. But don't melt it completely. You see how it is? Nice and smooth. Cuts it smooth. Yep. And now I think she's gonna spread all of that over
You have
that
to use
sheet.
hand, because it will be very easy. Don't go with spoon, because spoon you can't spread it properly, because please.
And
go
this
with
is like
hand.
time saving for real. Until your hands are clean and you're washed. You see how she spread it, like to every little corner?
You should be fully covered with butter.
That's
You
it.
can use any butter, salted, unsalted. It's
Totally depends on you. What do you choose?
So now don't worry, it will stick it.
We will stick them.
Just fold like this. I'm making square shape. You can make any square shape or oval shape, round
Like she said
shape,
before, like earlier.
like this. Again, after you fold like this, again you have to apply butter on top of this. Because why we are applying butter? Because it will give like a, when we cook our puff, then it will like, you can in restaurant you can see, right, you will see more,
It
many,
like a puff, and
yes,
you can see like
many
much
layers. So this is a trick everyone does. Okay, I'm sorry.
I know you're so focused on cooking, I can understand.
Even my mom,
Even your mom?
Even my mood is not good at all. But still, why I'm making, my sister asked me, like, it's been long time, so can you please make egg puff for me? She requested me, so I'm doing it.
Yeah, and thank you for that.
Again,
Because I don't want to eat anything from outside, especially I can't take chances from like to get food from outside right now. Like especially I'm talking about the cooked food. Like packed is so different, but I'm talking about the cooked, like little vendor shops. I'm talking about.
Okay, just dust a powder on top.
A nice clean wet cloth, and we'll see what you're gonna do next.
So just take
Shift that thing into a nice clean plate.
And cover this with
the
wet cloth, and you have to keep in your refrigerator for 15 minutes. Then again we have to roll it. Okay, I'll show you in the next step. Now we have to keep this in refrigerator for 15 minutes.
After 15 minutes, we took it out from the refrigerator, and you have to roll it again. All your manpower. See? That's it. I think we gotta do the same thing what you did earlier. Like spread it as much as possible. I mean, roll it as much as possible.
You can see the bubbles here.
That's maybe because of the butter, is it?
Yes.
She applied butter like she did the first time, and she's folding it back again. Like she said earlier, you can fold however you want. If you want, you have any other shape in your you have any idea about other shapes, you can just go ahead and do it. But for us, it's very easy to do this, the square shape. So this is what she's preferring to do.
So you have to dust powder off after,
like on every layer when you fold. There you go. Okay, so after she stretched, this is the second time, right? So you see how we can see all few layers already. So if you keep doing that, how many times you gotta do?
it depends upon them. I'll just make 3 or 4. If you want, you can make 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's all your patience. So she gotta roll it again, third time. This is the second time she did, right? So she's gonna do it again third time. So as much times you want it to roll, so many layers you get. So it totally depends on how many layers and how much patience and how much power you have to roll. I'm talking about your arm power. All right, so she's applying and doing the same thing for the second time. So after 25 minutes, this is the third time she's gonna roll. See that? So it's the same steps. Like you can roll it as much as possible. And you can also roll as many times as you can, but we're rolling only for 3 times. This is the third time. And so the first time was for 15 minutes in the refrigerator. It will sit in the refrigerator, and the second time it will sit for 25 to 30 minutes. And the third time will be
30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, so the third time it's going to sit in the refrigerator.
If you repeat for 4th or 5th time, it's 15 to 20 minutes is fine.
Yeah. All right. Do you see the difference between the first time, second time, and third time? So comparing to the first time, the second time, we were able to stretch or roll this very much large. And the third time is much bigger than comparing to the second time. You see that? It came thin and it's large.
And you can see layers,
lengthy.
yeah.
And let me show you the layers. You see them? There you go. They're gonna come out beautiful. You see the layers already? So she's applying butter again.
So it's ready. Like after 15 minutes, I'm just going to refrigerate for again 15 minutes. So after that, you can use it for making your egg puff, chicken puff, or any pastry, whatever, like any puff, whatever you want.
Yeah, so after 15 minutes from now, she gonna like, Ibi will show you how to make the sheets as well. So after 15 minutes is the final step we're gonna do to make the sheets.
See, it's so hard. It's nice. Now you can just spread your sheets and you can use for making your puffs.
The first step will be add some of the multi-purpose flour on it, roll it a little bit to make it even. And now the next step will be you're gonna cut that through in between.
And you can store this in refrigerator for 1 month, so whenever you can just make it ready and keep in your refrigerator. Don't make it sheet, just keep like this in refrigerator. Whenever you want to use, you can cut it and you can use how much quantity you want, and you can store it in refrigerator for 1 month. So you better make it and keep it, so whenever you're hungry you can just make it. It's so easy and simple.
She's gonna show you how to do that right now.
So I'm just cutting this.
So cut it through to the center.
See the layers? See how many layers?
You see them?
I have just made it for 3 times and you can see the result. You can see I have made it for 3 times, the foldings, but you can see here the result. It's like it's looking like 10 or 15 sheets. So this is the way. If you make it for 4 or 5 times, you can see the more layers, but for me my suggestion is it's like 3 times is fine, because you can see the results, right? See how many layers you can see it. So I'm just storing this half of it in my refrigerator. You can use your 8x8 box, and like you can take a small container and you can just refrigerate for 1 month. So I will use this half because we are hungry now. I will make it some, and this sheet I'm going
go
to
for the storage.
We will use whenever we want to eat. That's
Yep, so if you like and how you felt with the process, please do let us know through the comments below, and please like us and subscribe us at the below button over there. And yes, please do support us, like, share, and just pass it on,
and just share it to everyone if you
Yes.
like our videos.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Bye bye.